After much prayer and preparation, we're excited to announce that we'll be getting back to Grace Life in-person worship services on Sunday, June 28th at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. I want you to note this, however. If you are in an at-risk group or uncomfortable gathering for worship right now, we encourage you to continue participating through our online services, which premiere at 10:30 a.m. each Sunday on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. So what can you expect when you arrive on June 28th for either the 9 or the 11 a.m. service? Let me walk you through this. And many of you have received this email, but I wanted to go ahead and mention it to you as we have this regathering video put together. Entrance will be through the main doors only under the carport. Doors will open at 8:40 a.m. for the 9 a.m. service and 10:40 a.m. for the 11 a.m. service, 20 minutes before each service. Ushers will seat each family as they come into the worship center. You also need to know that temperatures of each individual attending a worship service will be taken. CDC.gov states that a temperature of 100.4 degrees or greater is a fever. Those with a fever will be asked to not enter the building. Here's why: for the safety of others. Masks are required when attending a worship service for all ages 2 and up. Masks will be available if you do not have your own. We'll have masks for adults, and we'll have masks for children as well. We encourage attenders to maintain proper social distancing, that's 6 feet from each other, and only give verbal greetings to other guests while in the building. If you wish to fellowship at length, we ask that you do so in the parking lot. Our worship center, as you'll see, our worship center seating has been adapted to accommodate social distancing requirements. Grace Life Kids will not be meeting. We invite your entire family to join us for a multi-generational worship experience. Activity bags will be available for children at each service, and Pastor Kim will have a time in our service to address the children. After the benediction, when the service is over, ushers will dismiss by groups. Now let's talk about your giving. And I want to thank you for your giving during these past few months as we've gone through this pandemic. There is a drop box next to the church office. Many of you are aware of this. Or we'll have a basket at the back of the worship center available to receive your tithes and offerings when you enter or when you exit our worship center. You can also continue to give online via the Grace Life website or the app, as well as through your bank or the mail. And so some extra precautions to keep you safe. Hand sanitizing stations will be available at the entrance and going into the worship center. All services will be a touchless experience. The worship folder will be available on the website and in the Grace Life Church app. Fill-in sermon notes will also be available on the app. All high-volume areas, which includes the worship center and the restrooms, will be sanitized between the services, between the 9 and the 11 o'clock a.m. service. Listen closely to this one. Water dispensers and water fountains will not be available. You are welcome to bring your own beverages to the worship service. You also need to know that the cafe will be closed. So again, how can you help? If you have any sickness or any underlying health conditions or have been exposed to COVID-19, please stay home and attend worship online, again, for the safety of others. Take your temperature at home before leaving for the service, and obviously, if it's 101 or 100.4 or up, then you'll need to stay home until you get well. Wash your hands and use hand sanitizer often. Always maintain social distancing, which is 6 feet from another person. Join us, I pray, in maintaining unity in the Grace Life family. We realize that there are diverse opinions on this issue and must not allow them to divide us. The world needs to see not only our love for one another, but that we can stay united. You need to understand something, that all of these things I'm mentioning to you, your Grace Life staff and your elected church board members approved these things, and we adopted them for your safety. So you can also expect some things off-site. We will have our Grace Life worship services available online weekly at 10:30 a.m. on our Facebook page, at our YouTube channel, on our website. You can access the worship service, and through our Grace Life app. Grace Life Kids online lessons will also continue to be available weekly. So, these are some of the things that we as your leadership have decided we'll be doing for the regathering beginning on Sunday, June 28th at 9 o'clock and 11 a.m. If you do not have a mask, we have one for you when you come, both for yourself as an adult. If you have children, we'll have masks for your children as well. Well, Pastor Kim is going to take you on a virtual tour so that you'll know what you'll see and what to expect when you come to attend our worship service on June 28th. Again, in either the 9 o'clock service or the 11 o'clock service. God bless you.